Yo, yo, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Zeno, Genzors, what's up? Sleek, hey, how you doing? Berto, and Hex and Priest, welcome too, bro. What's up, guys? Lunch break stream, let's go. Yeah, kinda. Not, I mean, it would have been almost lunchtime soon, but no, work, had some technical difficulties, so I'm home early for the day. So I was like, well, we need to get doing some tournaments. Might as well stream if I'm available. What up? Yeah, last Saturday I was a little busy, so I didn't have time to fit in the champion. In fact, I only did one run. But it's a big old long run anyway, so. You guys already started? We need to get set up. Let me go ahead and start my build over. Has anyone already run yours today? Nice. You're on lunch break. Well then, perfect timing. Hopefully we'll get a quick run in so you can... I think everything looks fine. Although, if we're going to be an intro sprint in the beginning. So with ultimate weapon durations, I'm going to need intro sprint. Probably. I don't know. We're going to start with a permanent black hole run and see how we go from there. You did yours yesterday. You're doing Disso runs now. Nice. Running a little later. Looks like it's fairly easy champ bracket. 1200 waves. Should get you second place. Nice. I started my bracket in the middle of this morning, which is different for me. I usually get up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom, because I'm old. And then I went ahead and jumped in a bracket and exited and restarted my farming run. So, but it's not looking good. I was hoping to get one of those marshmallow brackets that Cloudy's always talking about. What am I looking for here? Oh yeah, Pulsar Harvester. Okay. And we'll probably want Death Penalty. Maybe? Let me think about this. We'll start with that anyway. Currently going on your champs. It's 2060 Sleek. Dang, that's awesome. That's nice. I don't think I've ever hit that. My personal best there is like high 1500s. That's pretty good, sir. We might as well put the shockwave up because it ain't mattering here. You did an EHP, Hex and Priest, you did an EHP. Now you're trying a glass cannon-ish. Aw, 1200 waves won't be enough. What up, Flipstar? How you doing? Welcome, sir. Texas Science. What up? Oh, Dr. Trashbag, how you doing? On your Alder account, A. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and look at the bracket. So here we are. I'm one of the sleepers. First time you made it over 1K waves. Great day for Flipstar. Nice. But yeah, look at this. So, I don't know. This guy here, I'm expecting to run again. Look, he's got tier 21, and he's legend 8 before. So, I don't know why he stopped at 200 and 65. I'm assuming he got busy and had to quit. But it's possible something happened and he ain't going to make it. But I expect he's going to probably get out of there. Which, if that's the case, and all the sleepers ran, I don't think these guys were iffy though. Yeah, tier 19, he's like roughly about where I'm at, so he's a 21, so he'll be out of here. Legends 1, so I'm expecting him to stay. And then Legends 4, 21, he's out of here too. So those 3 guys are out of here. So look, depending how the other guy runs, 370, 510 to promote. Not promote, I'm sorry, to stay. It could be rough. Could be rough. It'll just depend how these guys run. And then if this guy comes back. Yeah, doing the math though, if that guy does a good run and passes him, then this is at least demotion line 370 if the other guys go. Where was I at? Stop humiliating us, Sleek. Nah, he's he doesn't fall into champions very often. Alright, so I think we got everything set up. I set that up. Everything's maxed out here. Well, except for I don't need the coin stuff maxed. And we'll start with those and swap them out later for like skips and orb probably. There's a plasma cannon, isn't there? As well, tank ultimate, and yeah, cannon resistance. Oh well. You got 580 waves, 18th place today. Last turn you got 4 keys. Dang, yeah, that's nice. Congrats. Alright, let's go. We already did the free one, so we'll take the video. I suspect that running this back without permanent black hole because of the UWs, without intra sprint, it won't be very good with that UW reduction. But we'll see. Maybe with extra package chance on it might help, but I don't know. I don't have to worry that right now because we're just intra sprinting. Let's see how far we get. Oh wait, let's play with the targets. What do we got? Tanks? Let's just move this to closest for now. Nothing else matters. It's all going to the black hole. You only stepped in Legends once. So trying to cheer myself up with good job. Yeah, and these days too, it's hard to, I think I mentioned it to you before, it's hard to like compare with how other people did back in the day because everyone is, it's just getting crowded now because there's nowhere else to go. We're all filtering into that legend bracket. So unless you are just advancing your tower faster than everybody else, your places will stay roughly the same for a bit. Unless people start quitting out that are in the high end or don't play as often, or you know. One day they'll figure. I think I have to add a new bracket. They added that one, Legends League, right after I started the game. All right, so that's almost done. Whoops. We could have put some here, but none of this is going to matter. Luckily there are 30 people sub brackets for Legends, so there's a bit of luck. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, there's definitely the one I got demoted from last Legends. I got like 28th place, I think I was in that bracket. There was a few brackets where people actually got keys with the same wave count. I was like 340, I think I was when I got demoted, 309, or I can't remember now. I'd have to look in the history. We could do that in a second. But wherever it was when I got demoted, looking at the placement brackets on the tower.l site, there was a couple brackets out there that got keys with the same wave count. Let's see if this second wind. Nope, no second wind yet. We might rebuild as long as these tanks don't touch the wall, or a tower, I mean. Oh yeah. I don't want to forget. Or wave skip. We'll be coming out of there soon. I was thinking we'd probably get at least a 300, is what I was thinking, before I even looked at the brackets. So, we'll see how much further beyond that. Hopefully, something. Kill it. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to last too many more of those. Nope, there it went. Ooh. I think I can survive him, but the next one, that was pretty stiff hits there. Let's see if he gets whacked. Nope, he didn't. Should we exit? 280 though, that kind of sucks. I was hoping to at least hit 300. I mean, we'll get over 300 with the other stuff, but I wanted to at least get closer to that guy. Although, look, he's a legend. Been a 10 before. Okay. Let's just see for the first one. Why not? Nope. We'll start with a nuke. Well, that's a bummer. I have to change up some stuff though, see what we could do. Oh yeah, now I may want to... I guess I don't need slow. Ooh. Well, I didn't catch that in time. That's okay. We'll rebuild. One day I'll fix the substat, so I'll rebuild while the demon mode's up. What should I try next time, though? I don't know if there's a whole lot I could do with this low-level stuff right now. I don't have very many mods to switch up. I could try Amp Strike maybe instead of DP, but a lucky DP can make a big difference near the end here. Well, that wall is going to drop as soon as it pops because those tanks are going to hit it. How do I plan to scale from here? I think my next, because I just picked up some more econ, because I just want to keep working on econ too. I'm gonna put a bunch into what's it called? Enhancements, and probably pick up Chronofield next, and so I can start labbing that. Even though I think the math was pretty crazy to get it usable, a big chunk. But I think the Chronofield, because I'm gonna need CC for sure. It was either that or maybe I was kind of thinking maybe damage and super tower mastery, because I want to kind of lean hybrid a little bit. I think that would help probably in the long run, or especially I don't know. Everyone always says to transfer over, but I don't know if I ever want to fully go GC. But I think that having some is definitely going to be good, because I'm not going to be able to dump in as much as like the big serious EHP guys like Bonsai and stuff. They're super invested in their crowd control and stuff. I don't know if I'll ever get there. Okay, I don't know if we'll hit 370 anyway, but we could try something else. 290 with intro. It's smelling like a PR today. What's a PR? PR. Oop. Your econ is great already. You should focus a bit more on tournament performance. Yeah, so that's kind of where I was. Like I said, I was leaning there next. I just got Coin Plus. I kind of figure that rounds out my. I feel good about my econ cards. I know I could get enemy balance. Ooh, I'm glad you picked up a lot of those. Like, I don't have enemy balance. I think that's in wave skip. Those are only really two ones I'm missing. Excuse me. All right. Damage and ST mixed with your EHP foundation would be awesome. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Would you rather go to Hogwarts for 1 year or train under Yoda? Probably Yoda, because I don't know much about, if you're asking me or you're just asking the chat in general, but I'd say probably Yoda. I'm not as much into Harry Potter. I've seen all the movies. My ex got me to watch all of them with her, but I didn't really remember too much of all of them. Dim Core, yeah, that's the other one, Sleek. So I was thinking if I got picked up a Dim Core as a sub, if I picked up a sub, another assist here and got Dim Core, that would help. But you think like right now switching around? That's why I was like wondering if I switch off of doing a permanent black hole, and try to do something else maybe. But I wouldn't be able to wave skip as effectively, I don't think. I'd have to turn off black hole, right? Is that as people were saying that in the chat earlier in Discord, that it will shotgun you, the enemies. Oh, you mean do OA as a main? What will we use for generator? Probably Pulsar Harvester, or I only got a Mythic project funding. What up, Chomp Chomp? How you doing? Let's just switch it up to that for the heck of it and see what happens. What am I doing? I guess I don't need to restore the level. It can just max that once I get it off of here. Or I guess switched it, whatever. Where am I at? Darn it. You only watched Wave Skip's really good. Yeah, I know. In personal record, no, I don't think so. 380 was my PB so far. So, but that was a good set of combination of. I want to say there was no alts in that one. There might have been UW duration, but that's okay if I intro sprint through it. There's no alts. Talking about in general as a hybrid player. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if that would make a difference in this one, though. What do you think? Anyone have any suggestions before I just wing it with something else? Like maybe Amp Strike? Ah, yeah, that's what PB stood for when I had it on my thing there. PB 380 was for my personal best. I mean, I do have... Yeah, Amp Strike with Intro Sprint. That's, I was thinking that because of the jumping through, and the Dim Core will help shoot it up a little bit. I just wasn't sure on my mod. I'm still kind of leaning... I don't know if the Orbital Augment is... Would that be... We could try that one once. But I still think maybe Sharp Fortitude because of the extra hit points and regen it's going to give. ACP, yeah, but my ACP is not rolled either. And also, shouldn't you have like shockwave frequencies? Oh, I guess I do have that on there, Mythic. Not BHD. I don't have BHD, did I? I did put on BHD. I meant to. See, I'm glad you're paying attention. I meant to put on Pulsar Harvester. Resto bonus with project funding. So you think Resto first as the primary? Yeah, there is shockwave frequency on the ACP, but it's Mythic. Yeah, with the Amp Strike, the project funding would probably be best. Equip. Oh, not that one. Where is it? Here. Where'd all the mods go? Oh yeah, I gotta... Yeah, I don't have any damage masteries. Yet. Like I said, I was kind of thinking that might be something I could do. Assist. But we need to definitely... I don't have any of these mods, though. Like, I definitely need to get that Ancestral and ACP Ancestral. 68. Oh, yeah, I got a D level. Here they are. I don't think it's gonna... I don't think this run will do much better, but I want us to try it for science. It's been a long time since I tried anything. And, you know, we do have... little bit of investment with the dissonant runs now. What should I put as the OA as the sub, you think? Or Space Displacer, maybe? Space Displacer. Yeah, damage and Super Tower was something. That's what I was thinking of that one. I was just kind of weighing that. I was talking about it in Discord earlier. Weighing that between counter force, Chrono Field, or those two, because they're similar investments to unlock. But of course, Chrono Field, you're going to need to dump a ton more in to get the cooldown up, max cooldown. Space Displacer for the stuns. Okay, yeah. Let's max it up for that extra hit points, I guess. Because this ain't going higher than that. Yeah, so I'd have to get on that lab. That's what I was considering, because I was like, I have not touched that lab yet. Because the lab does something. I don't remember what the lab does. What does the lab even do? Something good. It lowers the cooldown? Oh, bonus. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's still good. We need to get the bonus up. I didn't do the lab yet. STOP. SD, in my opinion, will give you more value, yeah, than 2 electrons. Yeah, that's what we were thinking. So we got shockwave size up. Oh, should I increase... Oops. Should we increase the range any? Let's see, because we don't need the black hole, right? So we want the range as high as it can go. Matter of fact, I should change some of this up, maybe. Like, I guess we won't need package recut. Well, that would help resto bonus. What am I missing, though? There was some reason I came in here trying to think to switch up some... Oh yeah, range. Should we put range on? And maybe slow instead of something. Although slow, I guess, won't matter too much. There's no fast alts anyway. I don't think... So my problem's still going to be, I think, the boss. I'm going to get wrecked by the bosses. I'm not going to have near enough damage to kill the boss. This will be plenty of damage to kill the regular mobs, but I don't think it's going to be enough to touch the bosses. Lab equals damage multiplier. Yeah, gives extra bonus, mastery. Yeah, so that's why you get that higher, because it's only 35% of it goes to the UW, right? Do you have any labs in a shockwave size? Yeah, it's level 10, so that one's already maxed. Or as high as I can get it. 69 range, otherwise your displacer will suck. I don't know how to get to 69. That's just, I guess, the slowest, right? Don't put anything in it. That's the wrong tab. Yeah, okay. Intro for 300 is a waste of a slot. You don't think we should intro sprint? I have a damage mastery and super tower mastery, both max. Legends are still a problem for me, even with them core and on chip. Yeah, I know. It's not just one any little thing you can do. Like I was saying that in Discord too. Like I was watching Strom, and he kind of is investing in damage more than EHP, but he's just getting into Legends as well. So it's not like a bullet, silver bullet. You know, there's a lot of factors involved. You gotta have work together to make any consistency. I think a lot of it has to do with crowd control, probably. It seems like. Intro sprint with yeah, that's what. There you go. That's what I was like. I know I was gonna intro sprint for a good. Well, yeah, it keeps the bosses. So you're just always at the amplify strike will always be up. Plus, I feel like it always cash. It feels like we're gonna want cash this time, right? Because we got I don't need that one, probably. So let's put cash over there, because we're going to want to leave it on. Actually, we're going to leave any of them on, I guess. So we'll just switch out free ups for wave skip. Don't need health or regen, you would say. I mean, yeah, if we're going to be doing like a full try a glass cannon style run, but I'm not really equipped for that. I was just kind of adding more damage to see if it helps do anything different on the run. But we could do a full-on. I mean, I'm not gonna kill the bosses is the problem. So we're gonna need to survive. I don't think slow is not gonna help the boss. I'm telling you guys, you're watch. The bosses are gonna get through and just wreck me. So we gotta do something about the bosses. Look at what's my damage even gonna be? I think I'll be lucky to get over 150 Q. Little Q. Yeah, but remove for what though? That's what I was saying. Like, what can I add that's going to actually be beneficial? Because like Super Tower right now doesn't do anything, right? It's just extra projectile damage. And I mean, a Death Ray, I guess, but the Death Ray is not going to do anything, right? Not good enough. Yeah, I got Plasma Cannon on. Like I said, I can technically throw in slow instead of something. I guess the defense, maybe. But nothing else really that's going to be gonna help again. I mean, defense may even help with the boss, but we'll see. We're gonna give it a shot. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that'll be usable. Sleek says, going back to work, give you 5 minutes and you'll be in the stream again. Well, I think we're about done picking around cards. I can't think of anything else that'll make... Like I said, I think I'm gonna get smashed pretty good here in a second. Because the bosses are... We'll see. How many does this add? Oh, it's like it's just a lower percent. Okay. Or a lower percent chance. Denols03, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, good luck. I mean, I'm not gonna... we just switched around a bunch of stuff to see if running any extra damage may help, but I don't think it will. And if these guys come in and run, he might not pass. It's possible he doesn't. He may have a rough time, but this guy's gonna run unless he sleeps and doesn't wake up. So if he don't wake up, we may be fine. We'll see. I doubt it. I think he's gonna wake up. Your damage, you will get smashed. Your damage is underdeveloped. That's what I said. Yeah. You took Plasma Cannon off for champs. Yeah, well, we're not going to get... It only does 2% at max heat. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I've thought of that. I've done that too when you're in champions, but I'm only going to get to like 300. So I think it's still... I think it does like, what, 15 to 20% or something? Still? I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get wrecked real quick. Because it's only 10 gems. Those will max out any second. Now we could turn this up for a minute. Yeah, 100 Q. Even with... So 300... Oh, okay, we're hitting almost 300 big Q. A little more than I thought. I was thinking like 150 Q. So. You need real investments in the damn... Yeah, I know. Well, I have... My labs are only like 75, 78 for damage and crit factor, so they're not totally undeveloped, but they're not maxed yet. And workshop is kind of low, only like 1.65 or something like that. That's where all this extra econ that I think I'm having, you know, this extra cash I'm going to be having is going to come into play and help. Will be, yep, see, look, he's going to break the, if he breaks this right, oh, he didn't get touched, okay. I don't know. He got stunned enough that he took some damage. Chain Lightning did actually a big chunk of it. So it's still doing 35% with Plasma Cannon. Red Zach, what's up? How you doing, sir? Trying a more damage-focused run, which I have not done in forever. So that wasn't good, having him break the second wind at 150. So... if I only had on-chip assist, yeah, for sure, that would probably help a little bit. There, it's over. Yeah, I just don't have the damage to do anything with the bosses. And that kind of, even with the build out, it just can't get up there. That's why I was like, I need some defensive protection from those bosses. That would help with the tanks. I think if I had an assist here and threw on the Dim Core as an assist, that would help balance out. You just intro sprinted to 1160 in champs and realized you had BHD on. Oh no. Yeah. That's no good. I do that. I've did that before, but not that far. I got to a couple hundred waves in and was like, oh no, quit. Doing good. What about you? I mean, we're doing okay. We're trying to. I was just trying a different build for damage, and it didn't. I mean, it's been a long time since I ran that, so I was like, why not? I'm gonna go back and try another. Let me think about it. What did we put it as a sub there? It was Pulsar Harvester last time. I'm pretty sure. Could have put BHD on now that we're not even paying attention. DP is probably better than Amstrike for me. Yeah, I tried Amstrike there because we were just seeing how much damage I could maybe get up, which wasn't near enough. Like 300 big Q, that's not anything. It wasn't even an S. I'm just trying to think if I could try not big hole, not black hole. Feel like I'm limited in ideas. Because I need the extra defense from PC is just too good for the bosses. But in order to keep that up all the time, I have to keep G-Comp going. So it's like I'm kind of like stuck in a corner until I can get some more tools to get out of this corner. like those damage mods may help, or cards, I mean. And then I think another assist. I also think I said Chrono Field earlier. I don't know. I don't think having... Slowing the bosses down with Space Displacer, it does help, but not if I'm not dealing enough damage. And without Dim Core, Chain Lightning doesn't really do... It feels like Chain Lightning doesn't really do much without Dim Core, just in general. Buy stone packs? No. That's one way, but no. And then you said if I do have inner landmines, so I have my inner landmines worked out. With the maximum upgrades that you can get, not maximum, but like the extra quantities, and the labs are all maxed. So it does the stun, is the radius is maxed. So they do help for sure with holding the bosses in place. It's just my damage output, even when I had Dim Core as the primary slot, it just isn't enough to kill the boss. We saw it was doing pretty good there. My Chain Lightning was outdoing the everything else, but it still wasn't killing the boss in time. Not like when I have Primordial Collapse on and let it kill itself with thorns. But then we can't kill the tanks. So it's like, ah. So I was like, I need more damage. What did I switch that out for? Oh yeah, we put RCP in there. We don't need that immediately. Or actually... Since it wasn't... Yeah, it's Tank Ultimate. I was like, since it wasn't the boss, it was the Tank Ultimate, I'm going to try... Where is it? Yeah. Restorative bonus. Maybe a bunch of extra Chain Lightnings will help with the tanks. I don't know. What am I doing? Trying to get to the... Okay, there we go. I know they're only like 0.06, but it's something. We can set that at like 12. Range at 40 plus range card puts Tank Ultimate and Orb range. That's what I was thinking too, is that it's possible. If I max everything out range-wise, I've done that before back in the day when I was trying the different builds before I went more EHP cards. Following that Evan the Rat's guide for the inner landmine thing, like last year. And that would help sometimes because they get stunned so much before they finally get to the tower. They actually were decently hurt. But I don't know right now. My problem I'm worried about too with this not running without intro sprint is the ultimate weapons duration. So I don't know if running without intro sprint is worth it. I don't know how high this is gonna. What's 3? Is it 3.5 seconds or 3 seconds by the time you get to 300? I don't know what the incremental changes are on that. I know it gets to 10 seconds at max. But does it go like point? Is it like 3.5? Hmm. One second per level. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Is every 100 levels there's a change. I was thinking like For some reason, I'm picturing in my head the perks, how they change more often. Breakdown, you know, every whatever levels. All right, so one level each one, yeah. So then, if that's 300, I don't know. I don't know. Should we try it? What do you think? Let me try one more intro sprint and just to kind of wing it and see what happens. I don't think anything different's going to happen throwing that on and throwing that on. But let's see. It's only 20 gems. We got enough. Three big Qs. Is that right? That doesn't sound right. Maybe it is. Cool background. Thank you, sir. Oh, you mean just like the little, it's the top of a tower with like almost everything turned off. I wanted something kind of moving, but not crazy distracting. Because throwing it on like a background when I do my videos, I did that one time, but it was too much. It felt like it was just too much. Oh yeah, we slowed down too much as well. I need to play around with the math on the cooldowns. Or the calculator, I mean. Because it has, kind of just tells you if you're going to have permanent black hole or not based on the ultimate weapon. But it doesn't give you, like, the stages of how many seconds there are between them. Because I'm not getting max heat, so I'm not too worried about that. So I wonder how long with G-Comp and RCP card we can keep it up before it falls. If I remember right, I used to do that before I had Intro Sprint. We had to run it manually, and I want to say it was like 400 waves, because that was before January when we used to actually get high waves in our tournaments until they did that January, what do you want to call it? Nerf to the tournament waves, or some kind of rebalance, the January rebalance. But before that, I was hitting like 400s. Yeah, it's gonna... What did we get to last time? I think it was just over 200 when it broke, wasn't it? That's a bummer. Yeah, see, Thorns does everything when I don't have the Chain Lightning. The January Massacre, yeah. And he killed himself. Oh, you know, I didn't even think about the SD's going to make the extra mines, but they're just going to be whacked by these tanks anyway, so that didn't do anything. So yeah, shouldn't have put SD on. Like, they're fine if it wasn't tank ult. See, I could stop him there, but not like I deal enough damage. 0% everything else. That's funny. All right, so that went off at 240. Looks like the same thing as last time. So yeah, nothing changed. I didn't expect it. It just basically only thing if we get a random death penalty at a good time. Maybe we'll try going back one time as a regular run just to see how far. Because if we get enough hit points, that's the. If my hit points was high enough, I could survive the hits. But we don't get Death Wave built up. Like 1.25, that's nothing. Otherwise, I could have like 25, 30 Q hit life. Well, that boss was DP'd. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh, yeah, you know, I could have maybe came out and intro sprinted a little past her. I wanted to try to get to 300, though. But yeah, 370 is just too far out. Let me take that mod off. Oh, here we go. Equip, assist. Alright. And Pulsar Harvester is just too good with the bosses. It de-levels the bosses so they don't do as much. So it's kind of needed as well. Oh yeah, I never swapped those cards out, but it wasn't going to make that big of a difference. Let's see. $745 waves needed for keys in your bracket. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see. 1029 for that guy. Oh man. 14th and this guy here, he can pass that guy. So he's probably not gonna, like, if this guy runs, then it'll be 1200 for 15th. Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna try without intro sprint and see how long we can what should I put on? Let me think. I guess we're gonna want to orb. We're gonna swap out those for something though. Wave skip lit once. No, we can do wave skip now. We needed free ups though, so let's put that on. And then we don't need orb right away. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll just swap out one of those for orb later. Potentially fortress maybe, but the dabs ain't gonna do anything. $30 GMs. Let's cross my fingers. Alright, so turn that off for the moment. But we'll leave wave skip on because it's not going to make that big of a difference, I don't think. We're not going to like... I'm not going to wave 1000. You had a lucky bracket last time and got your first keys. This time what happened? Even though you got 2 more milestone relics. Yeah, it's so finicky with brackets. Can we see the history here? Yeah. So I think it was this one. I think it was this bracket here, and I got 254 and got demoted. Oh wait, no, I went too far back. We scrolled way far back. This one, yes, I said earlier in the stream it was like 300. So 309. This bracket here where I got 309 and got demoted at 28. There was a guy that, or at least two brackets, got 14th and 15th. Because you know it shows you the little percentages on the placement on the website. So it just really matters how your bracket luck is, because whoever got 309 waves and got got rank 14, they lucked out big time. That was their. I mean, I'd go buy a lotto ticket. Your lucky day. But on that one though, I think I had a 40% chance of demotion, so that sucked. Like I was 60% of the bracket stayed in at 309, so it was just another bad luck. Because if 60% can make it, it's not terrible. In fact, I'm gonna check what mine is right now. $309 demotion is nuts. Yeah, well, we're demoting today too. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'm expecting that guy to run. I can't imagine he ain't running. I never expect anyone to stay at level 1 and fall asleep. All right. Looking at the placements on the tower.lol, 305, which I currently have, 57% brackets, that's safe. So, not great. Like I said, I try to want to get over 60% of your brackets or you're going to stay in. Then you're doing okay on average. I guess technically on average it's more than 50%, but not good enough. So 43% are going to relegate with 309 or 305. So hopefully we could pull out a little extra here. We're going to see. It's going to depend how long I can make it before these ultimate weapons drop. I have a feeling I can get pretty good. Especially if I use the package card and keep everything up. Sith, thank you, sir. Good luck. Welcome to the stream. We did a quick intro sprint. For anyone that's just joining us, let's go ahead and look into history real quick. We did an intro sprint, 305, and then we tried. That was using the full EHP. And then we tried going into like a glass cannon style damage build for the best that I could anyway. Of course, only got 170, and we intro sprinted that too for trying to keep amp strike up. My damage could only get to, I think it was 300 Q. I don't know if Berserk was fully charged by then though, but 300 big Q was just not near enough damage. And then we did another intro sprint with a few other things there at 300. But we're gonna try a run where I get my hit points up, because we only had 7. We got this set to like 1.2, probably 7 multiplier roughly. So I only had like 7 Q. We're going to see if we can build up some hit points maybe. The Kemp, sorry, you're welcome. You have a big one I didn't read. Ethan, the last week's PC with DC Assist gave you about 1,000 extra waves because you're killing the rays. And in the tournaments, you can use Core as an assist. Yeah, I got a few options and things, and I'm still thinking about what to do for next week. We got not next week, but the next unlock with my stones, because the three things or something like that. Pick up a core assist, sounds awesome, or maybe pick up damage mastery and super tower mastery, and the other one is save for Chronofield, so I can start getting Chronofield labs going. So those are my 3 ideas that are bubbling around. All of them are going to take a little bit of saving some stones, so I got a little bit of time to consider it, the options. Expiry, officially currently getting keys below 700 waves is a good bracket. Yeah, no, for sure. Wave inflation is insane. Compared to January, I was like staying in Legends with like 125, 130 waves. The tower, hello. Oh, hello, what up? Welcome. Let's see if we max this out. I wonder how high this is going to get, because we're kind of going up faster waves than I thought. I think the wave skip's doing it. I usually don't leave wave skip on if we're trying to build health. Matter of fact, let's try to take that off for a moment once this boss is gone. Because you want those lower waves to still be there when or I mean, you know, more waves that you can with the death wave. If you're trying to max this. Of course we ain't gonna max, but if I can get this to like 2.0, that'd be cool. I got a wild bracket last tournament, and you got into plat at like 500 waves, and you quickly realized that you're not tall enough to be in plat. Hey, hi, it's Sam. Sorry you shouldn't. Hey, what's up, Sam? Yeah, I was like, I think if I remember right, because you were in Zephyr stream last week. So welcome. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And yeah, it can get wild in all of them, I think, right now. I've seen some screenshots of people and oops, I bumped my mic. People in platinum too, with some crazy brackets. What is your defense in tournaments? Oh yeah, I did put the defense card back on, didn't I, guys? Oh man, that would suck if I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. What is my defense though? Oops, wrong button. 80.3% so far. Because we are still working on that. I have that, well, I should take that back. I plan on working on that. Currently my defense is not running because I have so many masteries. We got lab coins still going. Hopefully that'll be done. But all these masteries are getting close, so I want to finish them off. But defense will be back on there soon. Your Twitch name is your name, so you forget the YouTube is different. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some people dual stream to Twitch too. I know a couple other guys do that, but I don't have a Twitch set up streaming account thing. Just the YouTubes. But that's where I'm primarily at anyway, so that's why I haven't really explored into that. I don't think there's any. I've looked a couple times at on Twitch and didn't see anybody streaming the game. So it's definitely dependent on when what people are doing. Catch more here on YouTube. You're in seconds, Chomp Chomp, with 12-24 waves and champs. Thanks for passing by. Yeah, thanks. It is cool having you join out. I've seen you in the other streams. It is cool seeing you out in the community. Thanks for joining. If you ever want to do both, let you know you can help. Cool. Yeah, I've kind of thought about it before too when I heard other people were doing it, because I was like, not so much the exposure of me per se, but like I've had random people join the chat. I know Cloudy has too. I've seen a Clouder's stream where people are like, what is this game? Because like they just see us streaming on YouTube and they're in the live section, I guess, and it put it in their feed or something. So they're like, they jump into the stream and they're like, what is going on? Listening to Cloudy try to explain the game to people that are fresh new is funny. But he seems to get a lot more of that. It's like every other stream I listen, because I'm sleeping in the middle of the night when he's streaming, but I do like to listen to those. I usually watch his in the morning when I wake up before work and stuff on the tournament day. But yeah, he seems to get often people are like, "What is this game where everybody's watching?" I've only had a handful do like maybe once or twice that's happened. Although I don't stream that often until lately. I need to get back into it. Last year I was doing it more consistently, and then I fell off around holiday and just got busy. And then I don't know, just this year I just was dragging my feet. I kept every weekend I'd be like, "Hey, I should stream again," and then I just get busy in the yard doing yard work, playing outside in the yard. In fact, I was doing that right before the stream started. I don't know if you guys have any plants and stuff out, you guys garden or not, but man, I have these cranberry hibiscus and a Louisiana red copperleaf plants, but they get covered in these meal bugs. They're like little white, I don't know how to describe them, just little white bugs, and they group up on the fresh buds, the fresh like new growth. So you gotta like, if you want to try to, they stunt the growth of the plant. So if you want to try to control it, you gotta spray them with something. I use what do they call it? Insecticidal soap or something like that. It's like some kind of organic, not pesticidal or whatever. It's some kind of like soapy solution or something that just interrupts their, I guess, breathing or whatever. I don't know how it does something to them, but they all just dry up and die. Eventually, not all of them. It gets a good chunk of them though. It helps the plant recover, because when it gets a bad attacked growth, it really stunts the plant when they get covered in those things. WSM, what's up? How you doing? We are running Legends to see if we can break 305. We did a 305 intro sprint run, but I only had like 7 Q hit points, so we're already ahead of the hit points. That's good. We're already 1.62. I'm hoping to get this to 2.0 at least, if not 3.0. What are we doing? I'm trying to upgrade something. Here we go. Life. But I have a feeling that if we, as long as these ultimate weapons can stay up, extra hit points should help me get over that 300 mark. I technically don't stream your tower, but I play during my crafting streams. You do crafting streams? Like crafting what? You mean like crafting, like, you know, like sewing stuff, or like little needle points, or like things like that, like actual craft work? You use cinnamon and vinegar for your tomatoes in my veggie garden where I lived in Michigan. Cool. I haven't heard of vinegar. I know I've heard some cinnamon keeps some bugs off it, they say, and tomatoes. I have some tomatoes in the back. They're little cherry tomatoes that my neighbor gave me when they went up north. I live in Florida, so I have these neighbors. I live in like a retirement community, kinda. Not really a retirement community, but like just everyone around here is retirees mostly. So, and a bunch of them in my neighborhood are snowbirds where they go up north. So they left their cherry tomatoes here, and I was like, "Here, you want these?" And so I took care of them. I'm taking care of those. They're dying already, but that's okay. They weren't expected to make it through the summer. The summer's so brutal. On I tried to do some actual tomatoes, like heirloom, I guess was one of them, or I don't know. I don't know enough. I did a little research, but what's the one? Not the one that's bushy, but indifferent, or I can't think of the word. Having a brain fart here, but the one that'll grow in vines and it just keeps going and going. Indiscriminate, maybe. But either way, it was, once the summer hit and the sun in June and we were getting baked, it just killed everything. Even where I put it underneath the hedge of a tree just a little bit to try to give it some shade. I still was getting like 7 hours of sun a day of pure sun before it hit the tree. Thin it out a little bit. It wasn't enough. And I tried to put a net over top of it, like one of those screens, and you build like put posts in the yard and a screen over top of it to try to shade it. It didn't help. It still was just burned. Red Sec wave 626, boss HP at 192D already. Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen the letter D yet. Capital D. Pray for better bracket luck. John PG, welcome. Hello. Thanks for joining us. We're doing an EHP stream or legend run. See if we can power our way past 300 here. Tank our way through the tanks. I don't know though. It's going to be remain to be seen. Hexen Priest also, Pew, you're still alive. I was going to mention earlier when you said your tournament, you'd be right back. I was like, that's never good. Don't walk away from a tournament. I think it was the last tournament. I jumped in Tequila stream. Tequila was streaming to like, I don't know. There was only a handful of people left. Because I was in there earlier. There was a bunch, and then there was a handful left. So I was like, what's going on? And I jumped in, and he went AFK. He just let his stream chilling. I think Zephyr was running at the same time, but I was like, hello? He's braver than me, letting your tournament run at he was at like wave 1300 or something in Champions. $200 more waves in your PB. Oh. Wait. Before? Right now, you're 200 waves up? That's sick. That'd be awesome. New Paradise, what's up? Welcome. Grow some Everglade tomatoes. They're the best. Intermediate. Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. Intermediate. Yeah, because the other ones are, and I still can't think of the other side. They grow the bushy kind. But yeah, Everglades tomatoes, haven't heard of those. It's funny when you get on the internet and I'm like, good varieties for Florida when trying to search for stuff, but like you still get so many random stuff. I picked some ones that were supposed to be good for Florida. I can't remember the varieties right now, but Everglades sounds like something that would work for me because I'm right on the border of the Everglades. You see those Everglade videos of the people in the airboats? Almost right there. I can hear them from my house riding around out in the swamp. Got a PB, hoping it will hold out for keys. Yeah, good luck. Hopefully you get some keys, bro. That'd be awesome. Most tomatoes don't do very well in Florida because of the nematodes. I have heard that in videos that I've watched, but I don't know what that means. Now that I've heard that word. Do you know what growing zone you're in? 10A. We used to be 9B, but last year when or was it 2 years ago? Whenever the USDA redid their zoning maps, we went to an even hotter zone. So now I'm 10A. Which was funny because then last year, this January, we had a freeze for the first time in like 10 years. That was horrible here. I lost a lot of plants that I couldn't bring inside. I have a lot that are in pots and stuff, so I put them in my garage. On the coldest day where it stayed in the 20s all day, I didn't even drag them back outside. I just left them in the garage and put like some grow lights inside of those like shop lights, you know, like the big silver shop lights you can clamp lights, I mean. And I just put some grow light bulbs in those and just kind of stuck them around the garage aiming at the plants just to give them a little light for the day. It probably wasn't a much to do much, but just a little bit. Because it was cold as ice for Florida. I was freezing. So we're at 1240. That's pretty good. What am I multiplier now? Whoops. 2.19, nice. So we got over 2. That's the goal, at least, to get over it. Well, it wasn't a goal. It was more like a hope. Hope we get over 2. I haven't had to turn Chain Lightning on yet. I got to remember to do that. Whoops, keep clicking the wrong stuff. I don't have a lot of, it's a microscopic parasite that eats the root system. You know, that's probably exactly what it was, because they seemed like they were doing good, and then, yeah, once they just, it went quick once they just died out. Because I was keeping an eye on, they said to cut off like the leaves that touch the grounds, and if they start wilting, you cut off anything that might be diseased. Oh, come on. Okay. This is getting too close for 174. We got to 240. Before the second one went off, and now with these tanks, that's not looking too good. That's weird that I can see your, it's a microscopic parasite that eats the root systems, but not in the other YouTube chat. Like it got blocked or something. I wonder if some word in there triggered something. Turn on Chain Lightning. Oh yeah, I should do that right now because we're getting roughed up. Anytime I'm getting roughed up, we need to have Chain Lightning on. Gives me time to regen. Alright, so the boss... Yeah, see, the boss, he can't do too much right now, but then when these tanks tank up... What's my range at? 85. It's when the tanks stack up too much and it pushes one into the wall. Here he goes. But if it's just one... Okay, yeah, he didn't. He killed himself. As soon as it came off. Let's go ahead and put the orbs on. And I could take out, I guess, cash for Death Ray. I know Death Ray won't do too much here, right? But maybe clear a couple things. Free up some bullet shots and some chain lightnings. I don't know. How far is this off? 5, 6. We'll let that keep going for a little bit. So if you pull them out and you see nodes, the parasites are eating the root system. Oh, or see nodules. I don't have any growing currently. Well, actually, like I said, I got those cherry ones that are in the pots. But I can take a look at those maybe. Because one of them is not doing very good. But I also think it's because of the change of location, probably. Like I don't know. They were growing them on their porch, and they have like a sunscreen thing that I don't have equipped for these types of pots. I took that other one down that I built for my tomatoes. I do have one over some strawberries. I got a little strawberry patch too. The strawberries are doing okay. But I don't really have too many roots and foods. It's mostly like flowers and vegetation and things like that. Foliage, things with pretty leaves. I like the bright color leaves like coleus. And underneath the tree in the back, some begonias. And caladiums. Got a bunch of caladiums. Decorative. When I started working from home, I needed a hobby that would do something to keep me occupied around the house outside of just, you know, working all the time on the computer or some crap and then getting on the computer, playing around. That was before I started playing the tower. Now I just do the tower all day. My poor plants are neglected. No. Seti Mage, hi, welcome, sir. How you doing? We're hoping that this extra hit points will help when the bosses or tanks do touch the wall. Please don't touch the wall. Keep your hands and feet to yourselves. Tanks, thank you. We're already more than double the hit points where we got last time, so that's good. And even if we ended up losing ultimate weapons for a few seconds, it's not a huge deal because the other stuff, as long as it doesn't happen during a boss while the boss is on the wall, because then it drops the damage reduction. And the damage reduction is kind of the thing. You got a PB of 753. Awesome. Congrats. We are at 305 from a intra sprint run. Yeah, don't feel bad. A couple of us have some terrible brackets too. Check that out. Yeah, so we're thinking... I'm thinking this guy at 265, he's got like he's a tier 21. If you've been to tier 21, Legends 8, I don't know why he's sitting around 200. So I think he had to exit out for something. And then this guy down here, Legends 4, tier 21 as well. I think both of them are gonna pass us if they wake up. So if they do, it's gonna be 510 to stay here. But 370 if we would have beat that guy. But you'd have to still beat 510 to stay. I don't think this guy's going to make it. What did he do? Yeah, see, prior 11, tier 19. It's hard to judge those. It's hard to judge that stuff, but... By the way, you're still EHP. Like full-on hard EHP, or like... kind of like a hybrid-ish EHP? Because I'm kind of leaning a hybrid-ish EHP. I think that's going to be the way to go. Eventually, but not yet. This 54 big Q is nothing. Literally, it's literally nothing in Legends. But I think if we put some masteries on that, I can get that up a little bit. Ooh, that was a big pointy. What's up? It's either Andre or Andriel Lesko. Bracket position 16 has 340 waves. 4, yeah, see, bracket luck and positioning is everything. 340, that would be like, he would be demoting in mine. Because we are going to demote if those two guys run. Like 1229 for 15th. And both those dudes there that I was mentioning can run, can knock them out and make it 1302 for 15. Because they can tie them at least like 21s. These guys are former 21s or tier 21 guys too. So Those two guys that haven't run yet should still get somewhere around 15. That's crazy. That's crazy. Unless they sleep. If they don't wake up, that'd be great. I'm fine with that. I could stay 24. Pretty hard EHP still. Most damage is really just smite at 30%. Man, if I had smite, I'd be EHP too. For life, boys. No. Yeah, it's a little easier to hang on to EHP, I guess, if you could deal some massive percent damage. I can throw my 2 electrons around. The legend brackets are getting too brutal. A new bracket functional key drop would be great. Or fractional key drops would be great. There's just too many very important quality of life upgrades and keys. Yeah, I don't see them doing something like that, but they have room to expand some new stuff later. New bracket league. Because I know it was only champs when I started. Okay, I have to lurk. I do have to lurk and get some work done. Thanks for the chill vibes. Thanks for stopping by, Sam. Nice to see you. Welcome back anytime. Hope to see you again. Hope you have a good day at work. Oh, lag spike. I don't like that. I could probably turn this up a little bit, but I'm just scared. And when you have it running too fast, that's when you don't pay attention and miss something. Yeah, smite is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even... I'm still missing 3 ultimate weapons. I feel like a noob. They need to add more damage DR. I'm assuming damage reduction types to make EHP competitive along with a little bit more regen. There is some different damage reduction routes that like I haven't even gotten to yet. Oh, that was a good hit. Like Chronofield. And then they got that new Thunder one. Right, I think it's Thunder, or something to do with the Thunder bot, or Electric bot, or whatever that one's ability is. And then comboed with like the miss from the Poison Swamp miss chance is nice, and like I'm missing a lot of CC stuff that I could do too. Like I don't have any CC except for this black hole. Damage reduction is like UW multipliers. Oop. We need more. Yeah, no, definitely could always use more and some more regen, like you said. I need to. I'm about to be level 9, which I think is going to put me at like 6.5 maybe base. So I'm going to have to dump a bunch in enhancements to get that up. TB is CC. TB. What is that? The black hole? I'm sure it's just by staring at me in my face that I am just dumb. We need more DB. Thunderbot. Yes, Thunderbot. Thank you. Needed someone like you. I was going to start clicking around and stuff. I'm like, I got to figure this out. Thunder. I haven't used that bot. So, you know, that's not on the tip of my tongue yet. Already doing better with second wind. Second wind broke by now, so that's good. Yeah, we get 52.7 times regen. Yeah, in farms, my regen is like 2.3 Q or something. When my second wind is up, it's like 319 Q or 319 trillion without second wind up. and then it goes to 2 point something Q. So the it's definitely, oh, I could switch up a card, I bet, for something, right? Let's see, we don't need the free ups probably anymore, but even, is there anything worth it to throw in? Oh yeah, wave skip. We need to put back in wave skip eventually. That can do a little bit more later. Because we are, oh, we still got a lot to go on that, but these are going to start slowing down big time with only 9%. But I have a feeling, I already have a feeling, since we went way past, since we're going past where the second one went off, that we're going to probably get past the 305. It just depends on if this black hole can stay up, how much further. Cloudy, what up? Welcome. I got over half light right there. You need that hit points. 3.1. Welcome, Cloudy. Was just talking about you earlier in your stream. I always end up watching your streams in the mornings when I wake up. Not the whole thing all the time. Depends how much time I get before work, but I'm usually listening to it while I get ready for work on tournament days. Last night I woke up at like 3:30 or 4 in the morning to go to the bathroom, and then woke up like 3:30 or 4 in the morning, used the bathroom, had to restart my run, and I joined the tournament real quick and exited. So it was one of the first times I ever did that, and went to sleep, or stayed at level 1 as a sleeper, and then I went back to farming, hoping to get a good bracket. But nope, no good brackets. Although if we can keep this up, I might. No, I don't want to push my luck. But the next guy up is 370. That was perks. If you include masteries, it's. Oh, you're saying like you can get up to 102.722 or 272 times multiplier. That's crazy. Oh no, that didn't look good. Almost got to the tippy tips. Oh yeah, we haven't done second win yet, so we're still good. We're still good. Once second win comes up, this will start regenerating a lot faster. I forgot to record the stream so I can post highlight clips. So, I mean, if it's your stream goes into the history, but you'd have to download it. I think you can download it from YouTube if you want to go chop it up. I wanted to do something similar to that one time too. I was thinking to like go cut out a little section, but you can only clip it within the YouTube interface. Ow. That almost broke. You can only clip like a clip out of it or something. I wanted to like chop up a few sections like you were saying, like a video. And put like, because something happened earlier in the stream and then kind of reference it later on in the stream, but you can't like do that within the YouTube's interface, whatever, that I could figure out anyway. The best thing I could figure is I'd have to download it and then throw it into some software. And I was like, I'm not downloading 15 gigs or whatever this is 3 hour stream is going to be. I don't have that kind of internet here. This is not regenerating very quick. 3.34. YouTube is kind of stupid for getting fits back. Yeah. So that's another reason too, when Sam was here earlier mentioning Twitch, like I like the YouTube automatically throws your VOD right into your history basically. Twitch, it's like, it stays in your history, I guess, for a little bit. I don't know how it works, to be honest, but I know that they don't have a huge library of them, and I think you only get so many, and they maybe have to pay for room or something, or I don't know. I don't know how it works. I just know that they don't have the video on demands of everyone's, like we on YouTube. You can just kind of go back and see someone's stream from last year. Let's see if we can make it past this next boss. Come on here. You know what I'm gonna do? What are we doing? We don't need free ups anymore. Let's put wave skip in. Come on, let's skip 80. Skip 280. It's close enough. I need to put wave skip in anyway. Alright. DP the boss. Let's go. We get 2 chances to cheese this one. And no. Will he kill himself? Probably not. Oh, he did? Oh, he didn't. Oh, well. Second wind up is not bad, because it'll last. It'll take us a little bit further. See how fast the regens? It's not fast enough, though. 55 is not enough. OBS has a setting to record. Can you do that while streaming? I never thought about that, but I guess, yeah. But that's the other... my videos that I do now, my half-hour, roughly, YouTube videos, are like 4 gigs. And that takes me 20-ish minutes to upload. 15 to 20 minutes to upload it to YouTube. So I was thinking about that, too. I was like, if I had made a giant video... before like whenever we whenever I did the tower cast with Strom, and it gets like a 90 minutes, it's uploading for a while. I was like, Comcast is not happy with me right now. Part of the reason you got so far is the luck casino. Yeah, you mean like with your mods and stuff? Like how lucky you random pulls were in the game or something? I don't like how much damage we got up to a second ago with that last tank battle. Yeah, like half from just the boss, and we're only at 290. I'm over here thinking we're gonna get 300 easy. Yeah, I mean we're gonna hit 300, but it's not easy. Look, let's hope these next tanks that group up, we'll see how fast they break. But the tanks touching it with the boss, this 20Q is not even, it's not even helping. 354. Surprised we weren't friends on Discord. He sent you something. Oh, he sent me something. Yeah, sorry, I didn't check yet. I want to make sure I don't lose this. What was I going to check? Oh, yeah, here. Oh, I see you got 3 pings. I'll go look in a second once these guys despawn. Are they going to despawn? Or are they going to... Oh no. They're going to despawn. They've been up for a while. Come on, I just saw a new one spawn in, so maybe not. Ooh. There's another one. They won't despawn until they stop coming, right? So... I think that's when the timer starts. It's only 30 seconds, but... as long as they're not touching anything, that's good. Correct, will auto-record all videos. Yeah. I see the button there for start recording, but I don't want to record mine right now. Ooh, they're gone. Okay. Let me go see. We're gonna hit 300. Okay. Wave 740. Dang, your orbs. Is this yours, or is this something you you found? Because I see it says forwarded. I don't have time to investigate that. Oh, I'm at 1 time. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave it at 1. I only wanted to go down to 1 when those bosses were up in case I needed to pause it to do a nuke or a demon mode. Man, so that boss is wrecking. See what I mean by the bosses are wrecking? He got to like 75%. $54 Qs. Uh-oh. Okay. So he's dead, but these bosses are coming, or the tanks are coming. YouTube lagging a little for you. Oh, is it lagging up? I didn't get the message today. When I was doing my last stream, it was popping up on me saying something like, there's a bitrate conflict or something. You need to adjust the bitrate to match the stream. Or I was like, what are you talking about? I've never seen that before. I think I was having some kind of lag spikes or something in my internet. I do have some people living here that are at work. Like my brother lives here too. He's at work on his computer, and then his son is going to school. So the internet's in use. And I don't have great upload, unfortunately. I got the gigabit fiber, but it's only like 50 megs upload or something. So it's not 50 or 60 or something, not good. So I think I was having some internet issues. So sorry if that was the case. What masteries do you have at the moment? Like at the moment equipped? We can take a quick look. Oh wait, let's wait for this boss. Oh good, he got DP'd. Okay. The orb, recovery package, second wind, health, and regen. Those are what's equipped, but I also got coin and intro sprint and wave accelerator. Those are not equipped. I could use, like I was talking to them earlier, I could use some damage masteries, I think. A damage with the super tower, I think, would be very nice, as well as an assist for the DC, so that I could deal some damage on the back end. In this case here, you know, we could tank off the boss some and deal the damage to these fasts so they don't actually hit the tower. That'd be nice. The pick was just me showing you how I killed the bosses. But I'm going to have to leave your vid if it keeps lagging this bad. Yeah, my bad, dude, if it's lagging. I don't know, is anyone else seeing any lag? I'm not getting any message this time. Like I said, last stream, it was telling me there was a bitrate issue, but... in the, what's it called? YouTube Studio. Oh, I'm looking away and turn that down a little bit. The YouTube Studio shows that it says excellent signal and connection, and it's showing green. Yeah, it gives you like some little health, like stream health stuff or whatever. It says everything's good. Yeah, last week it was, I mean, the last time it was a little rainy outside when it happened, so that can't affect it in my neighborhood where I live. All right, we got them out, we're safe. Synapse Reborn, welcome. How you doing? Super Tower is good if you can afford the labs, and you guys are reporting that you're not getting lag. So yeah, sorry. I don't know, maybe study. I know Envy was getting a real bad pixelation on a recast. And I just like refresh your connection because it's not the video. It's somewhere between you two and me. I'm having... oh, so you have Spartans up too? Oh, Spartan streaming too? Cool. Yeah, no one was streaming when I started, but you never know how to go. Try refreshing it. Maybe maybe it'll give you a little better connection. Oh, I just noticed too, looking at the let me turn that down so we don't... I gotta turn it down when these tanks start stacking up just to make sure I catch it. But I noticed that All Clouded says damage equal hot chicks. But it looks like YouTube took it off of the chat. The other chat, because I don't see it in there. They didn't like that at all. I always like how you put gameplay as the background. Yeah, I wanted to keep it a little visually appealing, but yet also not too much going on and too busy with the chat on screen. So, even though it's kind of invisible in the background and the stuff's going right through the chat, keeping it minimal so it's not blocking it or nothing. Just try to be different. Oh, here they go. They're going to touch it. They're going to touch me. Keep your filthy hands to yourself. This one right here. He's going to do it. If a boss comes up behind him and pushes it. Oh, we skipped the boss. Good. So no boss push. Because that was what was happening too. The boss comes flying in and pushes a bunch of the tanks into the wall. Because the tanks are creating their own wall. Alright, there you go. See you, tanks. Okay. How about taking the health card off after the bosses to recharge quicker? Is that a thing? I've never... what? So you take it off and then what, you like put it back on and then you're just boom, it's full? Like, well, I mean, once I put a health card on, it doesn't have to regen that life, it just ups the health. I've never really... here, I can do it right now. Actually, I'm afraid to do it right now with it being 38. What if a boss comes? I'm scared. But you said, yep. Oh, that's interesting. So, we'll give it a whirl after this one. I've never... if a boss comes. Yep, we might have it. Definitely a thing. See, I'm learning. I'm learning all these micromanagement things. Boom, he got killed anyway with the DP. Like, I know there's some... Like, before I got Second Wind Mastery anyway, it was good to, like, take off Wave Skip to let it regen between boss waves. But Second Wind, with my regen where it's at now, it gets to full before the next boss. So that's not an issue, necessarily. Oh, except for when these guys come. Lowers your HP pool so you can reach the end of the bar faster. Yeah, that makes sense. Once you throw the card back on, it's full. You have to be careful, New Paradise says. Yeah, I know, and that's I'm not very careful, so... Knowing my luck, I'm going to mess it up. Alright, come on, skip this boss. Or if he does, come in from the right. Oh, I skipped it. Nice. I say if he comes in from the right, he can just slip in without touching any bosses. And he can die on the wall. What I need to do is balance every other boss wave. And then whatever these are, tank waves. Come on, tanks, you gotta get out of here. You got one more wave. Alright, see ya. Woohoo! Alright, so we're definitely cooking now. So, if we can get past this guy, that'll just make it so one guy needs to not run. Oh, Nick's running. Let's see, who's he? Yeah, so Nick's woke up. Nick's on his way. He's a 21. So we're expecting Nick to pass us. And like I said, if this guy, I don't know what happened to him. 21 guy that just broke off at 265. He can't just have that bad of a build that is this tournament's wrecking him, can you? Because I can't imagine these battle conditions are that bad for anyone that can get to tier 21. I don't know. But if he doesn't wake up and only Nick passes us and I can get ahead of this guy for 370, maybe we can cross our fingers. And hold our breath. That's also going to really depend on if we get past that 370. I know it's looking good right now, but you never know. Things can go south real fast. Alright, no skip that time. Here he comes. No boss with him, though. I mean, no tank. Come on, die. Don't. Okay, so. Here's what we'll do. Because it's going to be a minute before all these tanks stack up. We're going to give it a try. Right? Right. To take it off, you say. Ouch. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the look of it. Okay. And it's going up, We're full. Pause the game. Where's health? Boom! 23Q. Good shot. Heck yeah. Now that's some EHP cheese. Although I should have paused it. I gotta get out of the habit of pulling this up without pausing the game. Even that one time. I don't want to skip 260, so I took that off right now and give them some time for this to get out of here. Because that being my luck, I'd be like, boom, skip 2 waves and go right to 60 and get a boss right now. That'd be bad. All right, come on. Don't touch it. Oh, you hit it once. One hit it, but that's okay. We're regenning it. Yeah, we just need these out of here before the boss comes. Come on. One is so excruciatingly slow. Uh-oh. Oh, good. They did it. They did it. They did it! We can go wave skip again. Where is it? Okay. Whew! Gets tense there. That was down to the last second. Alright. Get ready to pause this too, just in case this boss tears up the... We can't let him kill us when we're this close to 270, 370. I don't think he's going to pop this, and it's going to go to like 1 more, but I think 2 more hits. I don't know if that's enough. Oh my goodness. I mean, we can still... He'll kill himself, even if it breaks the wall. Oh, he broke the wall, and he did kill himself. Okay. But without a boss, I think we'll be good. We'll just hold on for a second. Did I put wave skip back on? I did, right? Okay. Because all we got to do is give it a few seconds, and we could throw demon mode on. And I can rebuild the wall. Alright, so now we're good enough that if we throw demon mode on, we're rebuilding the wall. But I kind of want to get closer to the 365, the next boss. Ooh, that was nice. Let's see if we can skip again. Gonna risk it for the biscuit, guys. The trash can't get through, so... Unless the black hole drops for 1 second, that'd be crazy, bad timing. My finger's on the trigger to pause this. Risk it for the biscuit. I only got to get over 370, but really this is more to see how far can we get over 370. Alright, I think I'm going to do it now. Because it isn't going to make that much of a difference. We're not getting that far past 370 anyway. I mean, we're not getting to 510, I mean. We're not going to go to that guy. Whew, okay. So yeah, here comes the boss. I was like, if we skip this one or it DPs the boss, then it's kind of a waste. I could have maybe went to 370 before I did it, but it's okay. We're going to get the wall back before the demon mode is done, and we should be able to still truck along for a few more, and then we'll nuke it before it breaks this next time. Really, we just want to put a big enough gap so that nobody else tries to follow. If Nick's already passed us, so now we just have to... Oh, P-Boss woke up too. So he's iffy though. 23 Legends isn't... I mean, that's bracket randomness is randomness though, but he's a T1940 guy like me, so he can technically do it. Whoops, squeaking wheel here. But as long as that other guy continues to sleep or never goes past 260, we might be alright. EHP micromanagement right there. And then nuke it. Yeah, Hexen Priest. Sorry, I know you must have... I wasn't reading the chat while I was staring at the thing there because I wanted to make sure we didn't lose it. I wanted to try to go as far as we can. Okay, see? There we go. And now we are getting the wall back. We still have demon mode up. I didn't take off. What's it called, right? Okay, good. Wave skip still up. Oh yeah, I could have done the thing, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be full. We're going to get the wall back. We still have demon mode up. And now we are getting the wall back. We still have demon mode up. Okay, good. Wave skip still up. Oh yeah, I could have done the thing, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be full. We're going to be full. Okay. Now let's see if we can get to 400. Oh, too late. Spoke too soon. He's gonna break the wall for sure. Let's just nuke him. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. That's 25 waves, not with 5 bosses. So we're gonna have to do a lot of wave skips and DPs. Get lucky. But oh well, we got past that 370 guy. That's good. Actually, we might get a new PB. It was 380, so we're 2 shy of PB right now, or we might tie it at least. Just depends how these how this next boss goes. Oops, too slow. Oh, skip into the boss. Come on now. All right, DP. We need a death penalty. Get a death penalty on this boss, please. Nope. And yeah, come on. I got 2 energy shields. It's not going to be enough. Oh, it is. It is. All right. 381. New PB at least. Woo. And without the wall, the tanks can't get close enough to hurt me. Now we just need to get a wave skip or a death penalty on 385. All right, one more. Let's get a wave skip or death penalty. Wave skip or death penalty. Aww. Boo. And no death penalty. Okay, well. 385. Oh, he killed himself. Woohoo! Go, gadget. Energy shields. So we got one more chance. Come on. Don't skip into 390. All right, here's where we need the wave skip now. Go to 391. Come on, game. You know you want to go to 400. Tower. You know you want to. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Oh, here he comes. No energy shields either, so. Goodbye, Crew World. That was so close to 391. All right. I think that's the best we're doing today. So good. Put a little buffer on this guy at least. Look at that Legends 10 and the tier 19. What a guy. Dang, how many times do you think he got keys? So, what was that? 390. Oops. This guy was not projected to be ahead when I looked at the thing, so he should be behind us. This guy was projected to be ahead, so if he doesn't rerun, though, we should be good. So it just depends on if this guy... I don't know why he stopped his run. 221. I know I've said this many times, but he's boggling my mind. So we're gonna have to check that out next week in the video when I post my next video. Keep an eye out, guys. If you're in the Discord, you want to follow along, of course we'll be updating and talking and chatting with everyone in there. So we'll see if he passes. Man, I'd really love to hang on to Legends. It's been a minute since we Actually, it hasn't been. So I guess before this we had a couple, but I don't want to go back to the drop in back and forth like here. We gotta get into Legends and hang on a little bit more. All right, I think it's gonna about do it for the day. We're not gonna change anything else, I don't think. I'm not gonna hit 510, so no reason to rerun that again. But guys, oh, what up? What up, Griffin? You're a little late. Sorry, buddy. We just made it to the end. Quick recap. We did try some intro sprints. We intro sprinted to 301 and 300, 170 with the glass cannon build, but I'm not a glass cannon. I don't even have the cards, so, or the mods. But then we did a regular run 390, which I'm really surprised with the ultimate weapon durations. I was expecting to at least lose a second, but somewhere in here, but I guess I didn't get far enough where that made a difference yet. I bet having the package card on helped. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in and following along and joining me on the tower journey today in the tournament. Hope everyone has a good weekend or a good week. What day is today? This is the midweek tournament. Yeah, so hope maybe we'll see everyone Saturday. But Sleek, what up, bro? That was more than 5 minutes. I was just telling everyone goodbye. Here, since you missed it, we got 390. Much better, much better over the intro sprint runs, and that put us here. So right now, what we're hoping, this guy I don't think is going to pass us. He's not projected to pass. P-Boss. And if this Andreas doesn't rerun or doesn't continue his run, we might slip in. But other than that, quick recap for you there, Sleek. Or am I staying? Yeah, so hopefully that helps answer that one. But I got to go to the bathroom now, so I'm going to go ahead and take off. I hope everyone has a good rest of the day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for tuning in. Peace out.